answer your questions, which I guess you're still asking, I don't know. I figured you could keep asking questions so that I would have better content. First question is, what is Louvre? I don't know how to pronounce that. L-O-O-O-V, and then there's 3 E's. And then in brackets, it says, "Baby, don't hurt me." I'll attempt not to hurt you. I don't know what that is. If I could choose to live any place in the world, where would I want to be? I could live anywhere in the world. I would want to live in an area that I could easily become familiar with. This place would also have a relatively moderate climate. Also a climate in which there are multiple seasons, hopefully 4. I would also like this place to have English-speaking people, because that's the only language I fully understand, as it is my first language. And where would I want to be? Probably in a house, because I would be living there. Hopefully with people I enjoy the company of, because that would make it a lot more pleasant. Now, some fool has decided to ask me, if zombies had taken over the world, and you were the last survivor you knew of, what would you do? This person is clearly unaware of the fact that I would not be the last person. I would be prepared. I don't know why, but I'm going to answer your question out of courtesy, because I assume I know you. You're Harry. I'm gonna assume that's who you... If I were the last survivor, which I wouldn't be, you can assume that I would have somehow survived until this point, using my wit and the knowledge I have obtained from the Zombie Survival Guide. So, since I haven't, for some reason, been paying attention to the news media and noticed attacks happening and haven't told my friends about them, and I don't know, gotten together with weapons and been killing zombies for a while and surviving on an island, because once we knew that the pandemic was imminent, we would have flown to our island that we already have set up. I guess I would try to survive as well as I could, since I'm alone, which isn't gonna happen. You know what, I'm not even gonna justify this question with a better response than that, because it's not gonna happen. Like, this is a ridiculous question. My final question comes from my good friend Dan out of town, and he's wondering if I'm dreaming that I'm turning into James in my dream, which I previously referenced in the last video. No, I did not believe I was turning into James. I have blacksmithed with James before, and I have been pretending to have a Scottish accent before I ever even met James, and learned of his family origins. But I do miss James. I'm not gonna lie about that. Dan out of town. I do miss James. So yeah. So answers to all of your questions. Tune in next week. Similar Josh time. Similar Josh channel. Probably the same Josh channel. Can't believe that question about zombies would be even brought up. Why would I be the only one left? It's not gonna happen.